Hello, all of you Virginia brides out there. We have a fabulous interview planned today. And right now I'm going to share with everybody that that's my dress that we're going to be interviewing today. We're going to be interviewing the owner. What you're seeing right now is a photo of That's My Dress's store location in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Here is the owner, Valerie Kettle of That's My Dress, having fun at one of our former bridal shows before the show was starting. And this is a photo of some of the beautiful models and some of the gorgeous dresses at one of our recent bridal shows at Tides Inn. And today we're going to be talking about some of the gorgeous designers that That's My Dress carries. And you're seeing right now on the screen, Martin Thornburg's Luxe collection that That's My Dress carries. And we actually just featured this collection on our Friday Fashion Focus. So everybody right now, we'd like to welcome to the interview Miss Valerie Kettle, the owner of That's My Dress. Welcome, Valerie. Thanks for being here with us.
Hi, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. It's always great to work with Virginia Bridal Magazine.
Yes, and we love you as well. So, Valerie, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how you actually got started in this business as a bridal store owner?
Well, it's a funny story. It's a long story, but I'll make it short. It was a time where my daughter needed a bridal gown, and we're from Michigan. And she went to the store, and she's a big girl like me, and she was treated so unfair. And at the time I was a district manager for New York and Company, and I made that decision very quickly after I saw what was going on. And I love the fashion industry and been in it over 35 years, and I've totally enjoyed being in the bridal industry. We've seen many changes, but it was basically like I did it because of my daughter. So it's been a mother-daughter's adventure ever since the beginning.
That is such a cool story. And of course, tell us where your store is located and a little bit about what brands you carry as far as what designers.
So we're very privileged to be one of Central Virginia's largest bridal stores. We're actually bridal and pageant at the moment, and we are located at the Spotsylvania Town Center, where they have their lifestyle center, which is an amazing little block of beautiful stores with White House Black Market, Chico's, and it's more women apparel out here. We have a very large store, and we've just gotten so big that we have some pretty exciting news to announce, and we'll announce it here shortly. But we have over 800 or 900 dresses and just the bridal design gowns now. And then we have probably about 1,400 pageant and prom gowns. So we're pretty big here. We're very fortunate to be one out of 5 stores in the United States that carry David Tuteri, his Atelier line, which is an amazing, soft, small collection that David from his heart has designed. We carry Martin Thornburg. We're big Mauve Cherie lovers. Mauve Cherie gives us Sophia Tolley and Martin Thornburg, which is one of the biggest romantic stylists out, both of their divisions. We do carry Maury Lee. We're getting ready to go into a very big contract with Maury Lee. So Madeline Garner is the designer for them, and it's amazing, her range from very soft boho all the way up to very elaborate. We carry Demetrius, and of course we have the wonderful Maggie Sateri, and another probably about 30 or 40 other different smaller designers. We do carry the Jonathan Kane collection. He does have a very exclusive bridal line that we do carry. So we're just so excited to be all about the bride when it comes to our bridal attire. So
yes, and at the end of this segment, we are going to be showcasing quite a few of those designers at the very end today. So let's talk about what kind of experience a bride will enjoy when she walks into That's My Dress location at your beautiful showroom.
Well, first of all, we're very humbled when a bride walks in the front door, because nowadays there's so many things to choose from, or so many locations, and also online. Online, a lot of times, is very disastrous for brides. I do believe you can buy anything. Of course, we're all Amazon and shoppers online. But when it comes to your bridal gown, it's probably one of the most important things or garments that you will ever buy. And we feel like when you come in here that you're royalty or VIP to us. So we're very privileged to have you walk in the door. We try to take care of you in the best way we can. So we try to educate you. We try to tell you about gowns. We try to spend some time in that interview. That interview is so important. And a lot, you know, when you go online to book an appointment with us, it's a small little interview that you can make. It helps us to help you so we can find out where you are. We do have a special appointment that we do have and offer. It's a first look appointment. And first look is for if you are like totally overwhelmed by Pinterest and what you see online. If you come to a first look appointment, you can come by yourself if you want. And also, don't be surprised if you buy a gown on your first look appointment, because you have that time to take in different styles. We'll try the fit and flare. We'll try your ball gown. We'll try a ball gown that's not as full, and you'll have that opportunity to choose fabrics, because there are so many choices nowadays. But when you come in for a regular appointment, we just need to know how many people are coming, what your range of price that you want to be in, so that we respect you as a young woman, of what you need and where you need to be. And once you're educated and once you understand kind of like what you look like when you look in the mirror, we can bring your thoughts and what you're thinking and your dreams from your head into the vision of the mirror. And once you see that, you'll know what you want. You don't need anybody to tell you anything from that point. So we just try to kind of accommodate you and make it be fun and relaxing and take your time. We're a no pressure bridal store. I do not like it when a girl buys something and comes in and explains to us that they felt like they were pressured because the dress was going to be out of stock, or all of the other excuses people make. We don't want to be that store. So that's kind of where we are. If you don't find a dress, your favorites go in. You can take time to, you know, think about it, look at pictures, look at the pictures that your family has taken of you, and then come to that decision, come back, make another appointment, retry on those gowns and maybe something else.
Right. Well, I do believe one of the most surprising things I think people find is they may have an idea or a vision, but then they try on a completely different style because you and your staff actually have that knowledge and that experience, and they may not have even thought of this certain dress, and you bring that out and they try it on and it's the one. I think that's one of the most probably surprising things that people find when they're shopping for a gown. And it is an experience. It's a special experience. And I think that's why it's so important for people to realize that this is a once in a lifetime event, and you don't want to buy something online where it's very impersonal and then you get that dress and maybe it's not the color that you thought it was, it's not the style, it doesn't fit, and then what are you going to do? And it's just not that same special attention you get from experts like yourself and your staff at a bridal store. And I can vouch for the experience at That's My Dress, because my daughter got her dress with Valerie there at That's My Dress a few years ago. She got a Sophia Tolley dress, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
It's amazing.
So Valerie, yeah.
I'm sorry, Angelina. I 100% agree with everything you just said. You see all of us as wedding vendors with your magazine, and when you see the bridal gown experience, it needs to be important. And I feel that I trust the girls that work for me to give them their all. And I see it like we're busiest on Fridays and Saturdays, of course, that's with any of the bridal industry. But when you have all these questions, you're surprised when you do come in with all your Pinterest pictures and all your fun, and you come in and you try total opposite. We just kind of chuckle and say, okay, we did our job, because we should be giving you everything that we have to offer before you can make a good decision. And a lot of times, I would say maybe 80% of it is totally something that you did not think that you would like.
Oh, absolutely. And so it's amazing that you have such a large selection of dresses right there in store for people to try on. Give us an idea, what is your price points? How much do these gowns cost?
Well, we do only carry designer, so our designer pricing starts at $1,000. You'll see, and I'm talking a regular wedding gown. If you're coming in for a short gown or some evening wear, then of course the prices change. But when it comes to actual bridal designer wedding gown, we start at about $1,000. You'll see 8 and 9, but $1,000 to about $8,000. Our majority of our gowns, so don't be frightened ever by pricing, because when it's designer, it means that you got the best fabrics, you got the best lace, and you got the best construction. And that in the long run is going to pay off for you. We do have one of the most wonderful in-house seamstress that does our bridal. She is amazing. And when she's done with you, you just are so happy. The last final fitting is always our coup. We should be having champagne for the final fitting, because it's always like the best. When you come in and you've got to be clamped up, or you've got to be, because all the gowns run very small. So don't be freaked out about size. But the shoulders are always much bigger, and the hem needs to be adjusted. You need a bustle, but those are the fun things. You're clamped up, you looked in the mirror and you're fall in love. But when you come back for your final fitting, you are just, usually our brides are in tears, and they say they love it more than when they thought. I could cry right now thinking about it, because that's actually the most important part for me. We're always privileged that you buy a gown here at That's My Dress. But when you see that final fitting and your final look in the mirror, that's so gratifying to me as a business owner, that I just like, we have the best brides in the world. And I believe that we have some of the most beautiful selection around. And it's hard work. And for some crazy reason, I'm a good buyer. I haven't figured that out in all these years, but it's paid off. So you'll come and you won't see just one style of gown when you come. You'll see everything, because our range of designers captures what you think that you want.
Well, and I think that's one important aspect for people to also understand when they're coming to That's My Dress, that you're not coming to a chain bridal store. This is a locally owned business by you, the owner, and your staff there. So people are going to know that they're getting personal attention from day one. And I do believe also, tell me a little bit about your options, because I think you do have like a layaway option available.
Oh, absolutely. So we do try to help you with financing sometimes. So if once in a while, a girl will say, I only can spend $1,000, but I fell in love with a $1,500 gown. And trust me, we respect those boundaries. But when sometimes the bride says, I need that gown, of course, we have that layaway for you, so that it helps you pay on that gown, and it needs to be paid off before alteration. So as long as you're making a monthly payment, we're happy, and you're happy because you get the gown that you need.
So give us a little idea of, if you're not doing the layaway plan, what's the normal process for deposit, or how does that work when you're purchasing the gown?
When you purchase the gown, if you're not laying it away, of course, you're paying for it in full. You're actually
Right.
going out the door. So 2 years ago, we made a decision to be an all stock driven store. And so that means every gown is taken care of. And when you try it on, it's like it's the first time. We're very conscious of what our gowns look like. So we have all these choices for you to be stock ready, because we do get a lot of people that travel from all over, not just from Northern Virginia and Richmond. And we get them from Pennsylvania, we get them from Maryland, we get them from everywhere, West Virginia. So they can come in, buy the gown and leave. And so we have like all size ranges up to 30. So it kind of helps everyone come. If you're traveling, you can take your gown with you. I did that for a couple reasons. I am a small business person. A lot of times people walk in and ask me, how do I feel? Because I work for David Tutera, and I just kind of chuckle, and it makes me feel good that they would think that this is David Tutera's store. We've been friends for quite a few years. We're very close. So it's kind of nice to hear that I'm like, got that kind of reputation that you would think it's a David Tutera store. But we did stock driven because companies were going out of business. And I did that just before COVID hit. And I was so glad that we had all this inventory for girls that were still getting married, still girls were planning. So they were still coming in with hopes that they would be able to get married in 2021. And now it's been like blown up crazy. Everybody's running, trying to get gowns. So we have them in stock, and I am so glad I did that. So I'm not waiting for dresses coming that aren't in yet, because there are stores that have been waiting for shipments. And it was just a really good decision. I'm very happy to be accommodating to brides. We decided to buy more inventory and keep more inventory on the floor. So
yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful point that I actually didn't even realize. So, when you come to your store, you're going to be able to buy that dress right on the spot, leave there with your dress, and then come back, of course, to have it altered for you. And that is a big, big point, because right now, with the way things are backed up, a lot of bridal stores, they have to order your gown, and it could be weeks or months before that gown comes in. Yeah, months, I'm sure, not weeks.
It is months.
Well, tell us what's trending right now with gowns for this coming year, for this season.
Funny thing. So that I've been selling dresses since the 70s, since I got out of high school, and it's just hilarious to see big bows are trending. And this right here, bridal jackets are trending. I have no idea. They're absolutely another beautiful extension to your gown. So the trending to me is seeing big bows or bridal jackets. And I love it because I feel like after we're coming out of COVID and we're just finally getting to see family, and I just feel like the bride is where she needs to be right now. So it's all about the bride. And that's why we picked the tagline, it's all about the bride. She can be more dramatic. She can have more fun at her wedding. She can spend more money on her gown, and not because I'm the gown shop, but I feel like you're the bride. This is a once in a lifetime thing. You need to do everything that you wanted to do in your wedding. So I'm always telling girls, well, cut out about 50 cupcakes. Sorry, bakers, but get the dress that you want. And if you want to do drama and you want to do fun, so if you do a bridal jacket, then you can also wear this the night of your wedding with some really pretty lingerie, and then wear it again. I mean, it's amazing. And I'm a big believer that if you buy a wedding gown, you wear it on your first anniversary, whether you're cutting it, making it short, making it tighter, taking the train off, whatever you're doing, use that dress. Some want to preserve it, which I think it's great. We do have preservation that can be sent away. We've popped dresses that are 30 years old, but it's fun to use your gown for your baby and for you. And then you don't have to worry about your teenager hurting your feelings and saying, I wouldn't wear that gown, Mom, I love you, but no.
That's a great point. And I could even see the bridal jacket that you have there. That's a great cover up for your bathing suit when you're on your honeymoon too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
that needs to be worn everywhere. I mean, on
Oh,
the
yeah, you
water,
could wear it.
wherever.
Yeah, when you're out on a boat. So yeah, I could see you having that and wearing it quite a bit. So of course, I just do want to also point out to everyone that's watching us during our Virginia Bride chat channel today that Valerie's store has been very implemental in providing all of our runway shows for Virginia Bride. So our Greater Virginia Bridal shows, we're proud in the fact that That's My Dress provides models for several of our key bridal shows in Richmond and Fredericksburg. And we're going to be looking forward to getting back to those shows this summer. So a lot of these new dress collections that you're going to see towards the end of this video today and that we're talking about right now, you'll be able to see in person on the runway coming up on August 1st in Richmond at the Richmond Raceway Complex. The fashion show would start at 3 o'clock that day. And then on August 22nd, we will be at the Fredericksburg Clarion Hotel in Central Park. And again, That's My Dress will be providing the runway and gorgeous models for both of those shows. So we're looking forward to that.
We are so ready for a bridal show. I have been traveling all over with pageants for Miss Earth and Miss United States and Miss USA. We have been everywhere and done New York Fashion Week. We did New York Fashion Week this year in Florida, believe it or not. So it was so nice to get on the runway and get with young ladies. So we just look forward, and we thank Virginia Bridal Magazine. Angeline, thank you for always helping me and being part of this very big news that I have. So whenever you're ready.
Yes, so please tell us. Yes, tell us what the big news is.
So big news for me. I should be retiring, but I just for some reason can't. Our location here is outgrown. We are the Central Virginia's largest pageant store, probably 5 states around us, which has been amazing. The support with pageant. Our brides are so important to us that we are opening a second location. We should be open within about 3 weeks in Central Park next to Hobby Lobby, if everybody knows where Hobby Lobby is in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We are opening a 10,000 square foot bridal salon that's going to be all about the bride. We have bridal dresses that have not been seen yet. They're amazing. Veils, jewelry, shoes. The shoes are going to be remarkable. And I know, ladies, you can buy shoes online, but sometimes it's just nice to buy like beautiful bridal shoes that are just amazing. We also will be carrying one of the largest lines of flower girl dresses. So it's all about that bride and that little girl. So you'll see jewelry, shoes, veils, but most important, you will see amazing dresses. And I'm sure our David Tutera will be popping in. We don't know yet. We're going to watch how this summer goes, but we will be able to announce when David's coming back. I know Jonathan Kane will be back. Jonathan is an amazing designer. We're hoping that Madeline Garner will pop in this next year. So we've got a lot of exciting things, but we're moving in that large store to accommodate her and you. So all your support to me is very important. And I want to say thank you before we even start. But Angeline has been one of the most best supporters and finest friends that I could have in the bridal industry. And we are so excited. And thank you to our brides that are coming back and telling us how they feel. It's amazing to see the amount of people that stop back by, husbands and wives, and to see us again. And like, oh my gosh, some of our brides, their sisters are getting married, and I've done all their family. And so it's a pretty nice thing. So I hope that you will have the ability and the time to make an appointment or stop by and say hi when we get open. We're going to have a big party bash and Angeline will be joining us. So, you know, check us out.
And we will definitely be live streaming that event. We hope to see everybody there. We'll be having some nice little surprise gifts for brides from Virginia Bride that day that decide to stop in with us and visit Valerie's new store. It's been an honor as well working with Valerie all these years. And, you know, she's had many fashion spreads in Virginia Bride magazine, as well as their covers. Now, Valerie is holding something here right now. So we're excited, as everybody knows, if you've been watching and following our Virginia Bride chat channel, that if with our premium membership subscriptions, which I'm going to show everybody in just a second where to go to find that, we are going to be doing fabulous giveaways every month. So all of our premium subscribers are going to automatically be entered into a random drawing. And what Valerie is now showing us is going to be what we're giving away for the month of April. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? It is a custom designed cute jean jacket. Look at all those cute stars and hearts, and it has Mrs. across the back. It has lace. How amazing would this be for you to wear when you have your girls' getaway weekend or special day? You will be the queen wearing this one-of-a-kind custom jean jacket, and this is going to be compliments of that's my dress. And this is who somebody is going to be lucky to win this at the end of April. And right now I'm going to quickly show everybody where you can go right here on Virginia Bride's website. If you go to vabridemagazine.com and you scroll down, you'll see become a premium member. There's a listing of everything that you get as a premium member, which includes not only being entered into these monthly giveaways, but you also will get a free copy of Virginia Bride magazine. You will also get a really cute Virginia Bride t-shirt that says, I'm a Virginia Bride, and access to our premium videos with the Virginia Chat Channel, Bride Chat Channel, before anyone else sees those interviews. So that is all included with your premium membership. Again, Valerie, it has been wonderful chatting with you here today on the Virginia Chat Channel. We're going to be very excited to attend your grand opening at the new store over there in Central Park. And we're looking forward to seeing you soon back on the runway in our two upcoming Greater Virginia bridal shows, again in Richmond at the Richmond Raceway on August 1st, and on August 22nd in Central Park, Fredericksburg at the Clarion Hotel, which was formerly called the Hospitality House Hotel and Conference Center. So we're looking forward to that.
Just minutes away from That's My Dress new location. Just had to put that in
there. So after that show on August 22nd, I'm sure people will be able to pop on.
We better be open.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Valerie, it's been wonderful speaking with you today. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you for having me.